Did you know that in Jurassic Park, the first time we're introduced to Dr. Wu, he's erasing lab data? This is highly unethical and hints at his corrupt nature, which is something that gets explored more in the sequels, where he becomes one of the main antagonists. Did you know that in Guardians of the Galaxy, Gamora's profile in the galactic database shows that she's the last survivor of her race, implying that her civilization collapsed after Thanos administered his vision of balance on her planet, and that he never went back and checked if it actually worked. Did you know that in the Simpsons movie, when Homer and Bart jump the Springfield Gorge on a motorcycle, the crashed ambulance from season 2 can be seen, meaning that in 17 years nobody thought it necessary to salvage the wreck? Did you know that for Robocop, most shots of Robocop in a police car show him getting out of it or preparing to get in? Peter Weller did not fit inside the car in his full Robocop suit, so any scene showing Robocop fully inside the car is actually Peter Weller in his underwear, while only wearing the top part of the Robocop suit. Did you know that in Up, Doug says,
"My name is Doug. I have just met you, and I love you."
Because co-director Bob Peterson was once a camp counselor when a kid came up to him and said those exact words. Did you know that for Star Wars, in the earliest drafts of the script, George Lucas conceived Yoda as a small frog-like creature who went by the name Buffy? It was only George Lucas' co-writer, Lee Brackett, who then decided to change the name to Minch Yoda, and then shorten it to merely Yoda. Did you know that in Shremers, despite Bert giving Melvin an empty revolver,
Bert! You asshole, there's no bullets in this gun!
Upon its return, Bert still checks the gun to make sure it's unloaded, because he follows gun safety protocols. Did you know that in X-Men Apocalypse, when Quicksilver arrives at the Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters, an explosion can be seen in the background, which is how he knows he needs to hurry up and save all the people inside. Did you know that for Nightcrawler, the scene where Lou breaks the bathroom mirror was improvised by Jake Gyllenhaal? He was supposed to have a meltdown, but breaking the mirror was an accident, a costly one at that, as Gyllenhaal sliced through his thumb and required 44 stitches. Fortunately, this happened on one of the last days of shooting, so only the junkyard scenes were left, and if you look closely you can see Gyllenhaal's hand in a cast, and him weirdly hiding his arm behind his back. Did you know that in Watchmen, the original Night Owl saves Thomas and Martha Wayne from a robber outside the Gotham Opera House, thus preventing the existence of Batman in the Watchmen universe? Did you know that in The Dark Knight, the Joker says,
"Do I really look like a guy with a plan?"
Yet later he can be seen reading his monologue of a piece of paper, showing that he is indeed a schemer and a liar.